Assalamualaikum everyone. A good performance from Bitcoin today, $29,320. Sideways keeps on going on. Suspense is there, mystery is there. It's pretty much the old saying that goes that the market is actually sideways 80% of the time. So 20% of the time it's going to be ranging, and 80% of the time we're going to have a market that is actually sideways, and now you have a sideways market. Amazing. So at this point of time, we have Bitcoin breaking out of this triangle, which I talked about yesterday. So you went down, came up, went down again, came up a little bit, came down, and now you're finally breaking out, and it seems like the buyers are pushing the prices to the upside. So that means that Bitcoin might be just interested, if it actually holds and doesn't do a fake out to go down again, then we're looking for Bitcoin to basically push up to $31,000 or $30,500 is where the technical target really lies, and that's exactly where you have that resistance once again, because I hope you remember this resistance on the daily time frame, that you got a daily time frame here. You got a little bit of a triangle popping out, so you got one touch, second touch, third one, and then you pump back up to that resistance again, completing the fourth touch. And then from here, if you break above, then it's a whole different structure and a whole different move to the upside. Now, as far as this thing goes, you still have to remember that you got a very big falling wedge going on, and that falling wedge, as I've been saying for a long time, is going to $69,000, and that's where Bitcoin is aiming at. So yeah, if you end up coming up and breaking up, and then you try to move up from there, that's pretty possible at the moment for Bitcoin. And again, I'm telling you, when I see at altcoins at the moment, something tells me that Bitcoin is more interested to potentially push to the upside. But right now, the main focus is the following. You got a break out of this area, and you're back testing that area right now. So if we look at the EMAs as well, you're being supported at the EMAs right over there. The 10 and the 20 is being retested if I do zoom in there. So that's pretty awesome. And you got a retest right over here. Now, if you end up coming down, lose the 55 as well, you're going to be making this as a fake out. And then you come down and potentially break down, and then you start to move lower. And if something like that happens, of course, then you're looking for a technical target down all the way to this area right over here. Then you're going to be taking out $26,800. That's where you potentially are going to come down and stay a little bit. Let's actually observe the weekly time frame too, because we have to see what's going on. So you do have 1 day 16 hours, and in the next 1 day 16 hours, that's actually going to be really important, because you got Bitcoin that is above the 10 EMA right now, and it's also above the the 55 and potentially the 20. And I think if you, again, it makes sense. So if you break 32,000 and then you come down like this, that's also going to have a bull cross down on the weekly, which is actually really bullish. That's going to be one of the most bullish signs you're ever going to have for Bitcoin. So in 1 day 16 hours, you have a technical target up to 30,000, and let's say somehow in this 1 day 16 hours you also end up going to 32,000, and you close at 32,000 on the weekly time frame, and next week you just retest this line, then you have nearly 50,000 technical target out of all this pattern that you have right over here. Okay, so that's almost like a saucer bottom that you have, and then you break above the saucer bottom, and then boom, you continue all the way to the upside. So that's it for this update. I hope you enjoyed this one and makes sense. 15th of May, we're going to have a crypto awards, so make sure that you keep an eye on the channel as well, and follow if you're not, and I'm going to see you the next one. Allah Hafiz.